Well, this is weird. Hello, I'm Kit from kitfakes.tv, and we're at Alton Towers Resort for the first time in 2020. Little did I realise that when we left here at the end of Scarefest, that would be the last time we come here until July the next year. Insane. But anyway, we're here, and I'm very much looking forward to going on some rides. Very much. So yeah, we've just got to go and see what the new procedures are. I know we've got to wear masks on roller coasters. I know we've got to have our temperature checked on the way in. And yeah, we've got to be socially distanced. But that's fine by me because generally I don't like other people, especially in queue lines. Anyway, yeah, let's go find the entrance and get on with our day. Well, the entrance is looking quite different with all these little booths for having your temperature checked, but before we get on with anything, we need to go and check our brick's still there, make sure it's in good condition. No surprises, we are one of the grubby ones. Needs a clean, but it's still there. Good value for money, that. Wiki paid for it. Right, let's go in. So good to be back. Right, we're going to head over to Forbidden Valley. Seems to have the shortest queues at the moment. 13's got a 180-minute queue. I love 13. It's probably my favourite ride here, but I don't 180-minute queue love it. I think the Sky Ride's open, so we'll pop over there, go on Galactica. I do like Galactica too. Well, we decided to walk instead, you know, be healthy. So we're taking a stroll through the Haunted Hollow, and I think we're going to stop at Jewel on the way. Apparently there have been a few subtle changes for this season. So we'll go and investigate those. It's a lovely day. It's meant to be raining tomorrow, so might as well enjoy the sun while it's here. Well, we battled on Jewel and Vicky won. But yeah, still not perfect in there, but it's better. Some of the lights are a bit too bright, so the surprises aren't really surprises. But it's an old ride. Anyway, we're off to Forbidden Valley now to see what's there. Queuing up for Blade now. It's very weird to see this ride with a queue and such a long queue. It's actually out the entrance. But yeah, there's social distancing markers on the floor, and everyone seems to be sticking to it so far. This is one ride where you have to wear a mask on it, so that's going to be a bit weird. Very strange. But yeah, it's good to see Blade back. 40 years old now, I think. 40 years old, which is mad. But there were some worries that it wouldn't be back for this season, but it's here and it's looking fabulous. I can't wait to get on. Well, the Blade was a lot of fun. There was a child on there who was absolutely terrified, which added to the experience. He was sat directly in front of me, and every time it went up really high, his eyes were terrified. Made me giggle. Anyway, we've just come to go on Galactica, and it's shut. It is testing though, but I don't know what we're going to do. There's lots of people leaving the queue line, so it's not looking good. But it is about to go over my head. So yeah. Do we wait? Do we go? Who knows? And just like that, it's open again. So we're going on. Now this bit of the queue line I've not been in since the ride was air, and it's looking a bit tatty to say the least. But I guess they've just got used it at the moment. But it does give you some really good views that you wouldn't normally see of the rides, which is always a good thing. Well, Galactica broke down again, and the queue line emptied, but we're still here, hopeful that we'll get on shortly. They've run a few test trains and it seems to be working, so fingers crossed. A bit of jeopardy, it's what all good vlogs need. Well, Galactica didn't happen. It was still broken, and they were sending around lots of empty trains, but it didn't go. So we got evacuated out of the queue line. The staff were wonderful. They gave us all bottles of water and took all our details to get guest services to apologise to us, so they were great. So we just grabbed a bit of lunch at the coffee lounge. I did have to tell a man behind me off because he was far too close to me. Generally on the whole people seem to be staying back and keeping their distance, but just some aren't. We might go and see if Galactica's working yet because the staff seem to be heading back there, so we're going to pop over and see what's what. Yeah, Galactica's not running anytime soon, so we've cut our losses and we're heading over to XSector. We do have 2 days here, so we're not overly bothered about being on all the rides all the time. It's just nice to be out and somewhere different and to be at Alton Towers. I mean, the staff are doing really well given the situation. Yeah, just nice to be here and walking along the lake. Well, that was a nice walk through the gardens. I did it a little quicker for you guys. Off to XSector now. We can go on Oblivion. That's Vicky's favourite ride. Well, one of them. All the queue lines have got social distancing markers which are about, I'd say, over 2 metres apart. Yeah, it's good to see. Shame some people don't listen to them. Oblivion was lots of fun, as ever, and the social distance in the queue was alright. People do like to get up and close and personal, it's a bit weird. But anyway, we're done now in the theme park. we're going to go and play some extraordinary golf. So yeah, let's move the car and go play some golf before we check into our Enchanted Lodge, and I'll show you around that in a bit. That took next to no time at all. It was instant for you lot. So yeah, we're going to see how busy golf is. If it's too busy, we're just going to sack it off and come back a bit later and go and get our lodge, but should be fairly quiet. I think it gets busier when the theme park kicks out. And on hole number 1 we have Mrs. Hanks. It is a par 2 course. No pressure. Lovely shot there. Will she do it in 2? No, she won't. Close, but no cigar. Trick shot. Oh, go on! All to play for. I'll be very disappointed if I don't win this. I like winning at golf. It's the only sport that I'm good at. Mini golf, obviously, not actual golf. I'm going for it. You look like a pervert. Yes! Come on! Yes! You laugh. Yes, Queen! Redemption! Oh.
You're a sore loser.
Oh, if I can get this, this will be 2.
Go on then.
Come on! Oh! Yes! Hole 5, par 3. There she goes. Oh! Oh my God! Takes. Oh no, I'm not recording. What? No, I haven't. As Vicky celebrates one of her best scores ever. I celebrate probably.
Actual par.
She did it in par.
Actual par.
Actual par. And what did I do it in? You did it in 27?
35.
35.
8 over.
Alright, we can do maths.
Just check in. Can't do golf.
Right, don't do extraordinary golf. It's terrible.
Yeah, you can go down that one.
No, actually, it's really good fun. And if you stay here, it's included in the price. Anyway, we are going to go to the Enchanted Lodge now. I'm actually doing a complete separate second video all about staying in the Enchanted Village, so I'll stick a link up for that when it's done. But yeah, let's go to the Enchanted Village and check in to our Enchanted Lodge. Well, we are all checked in to our Woodland Lodge. Oh, where am I? There I am. And we're right by the receptions, which is quite good. So yeah, I've done like a full tour in another video, so you'll have to go and watch that one. But I do like staying in the Enchanted Lodges. They just feel a little bit special, sort of away from the hustle and bustle. And despite the fact that, you know, you're sort of not inside a building, you're in your own self-contained building, it is actually quite quiet. They are very peaceful. You know, you do get a few kids going past, but it's not like staying in the hotel and you get like the thump, thump, thump of the people above you or running down the corridor. So yeah, we're going to just relax and enjoy the lodge before we go to the Rollercoaster Restaurant for dinner. Well, we've got a bit of time before we go for dinner in the Rollercoaster Restaurant, so we're popping over to the Alton Hotel to get a drink. It'll be interesting to see how it all works with social distancing and everything like that. I think there's table service. Look, if someone wants to bring me some wine to my table, I'm well up for that. Well, we're in the Alton Towers Hotel Bar, and all the table numbers have got a little QR code on them, so I don't know what it happens. So we're going to try it out right now and see what happens. There we go, I scan it with my phone. Oh, okay. Wants to go to my browser. Oh, it's doing something. What table number are we? We are 104. 104. Continue. Look, there we go. We can order beer at the table. That's so cool. Look, table number 104. Within 4 minutes, and there's a menu. There we go. Alcohol.
How do you get your annual pass discount?
That is a good question. How do you get your annual pass discount? What happens if you check out? Oh, I've got to sign in. The app is a brilliant idea, but it doesn't work for annual pass holders. You don't get your discount. There is a field for a discount code, but you can't. There's nothing. You can't put in like Merlin or anything. It doesn't work. So you have to summon them over to your table, which feels a little counterintuitive. But this is all new. But yeah, so we're having my obligatory pint of Boddington brought over to me. Cheers, YouTube. Oh, and Facebook. Well, that was a lovely little pre-dinner drink in the Alton Towers Hotel. So we're going to go and get our finery on. Well, I say fine. I didn't bring anything in to change into, so I'm just going to do my hair a bit. Then we're going to go over to the Rollercoaster Restaurant for dinner. I'm very much looking forward to having some food delivered by a roller coaster and cocktails. We're on our way to the Rollercoaster Restaurant for dinner. Galactica is still testing. So obviously they're trying to get it to work for tomorrow, which is good. Hopefully we'll get to ride it tomorrow. Anyway, let's go have some dinner. So we're having dinner in the Rollercoaster Restaurant tonight. It's a bit different at the moment because there's social distancing and everything like that. I'm actually making a full separate video about the kind of roller coaster restaurant experience at the moment. So I'll add a link to that when the video's up. Be like up there or something. But I love coming to the Rollercoaster Restaurant. It's the perfect place to have your dinner at Alton Towers.